Hi, it's Jonathan, and welcome to another Grand Canyon trip trailer video. Today is the 1-year anniversary of the beginning of my trip to the Grand Canyon. Considering that my next Grand Canyon trip video will be a little bit long, I found this a perfect time to shorten it into a trailer of just a few of the major clips from Grand Canyon Trip Part 6. In that video, you will see my trip from Williams, Arizona, back to San Diego, California. For now, let's see a few segments of the trailer. On to Interstate 40. I'm here west of Kingman to see windmills and trains. A few windmills around the hill and a train with various containers. Windmills, clean energy, and trains carrying a lot of containers and trailers, flat cars. There's a freight train off in the distance, as you see. You can see it brief. You could have seen it brief. Oh, there it is again. Yeah. Auto racks and a few other cars. Long Interstate 40. Here. Yucca? YUCC. Here we see a BNSF truck. It has, from what I saw, retractable railroad wheels for the purposes of maintaining the tracks. I've been seeing quite these road rail vehicles over our trip. Four engines on a train here, rather long.
Oh my god, that might be the longest train I've ever seen. Seriously, look.
Yeah, it's great.
Woo! I see that
Why I was like, is it a train or just
longer than I could see.
Oh my god, I still haven't hit the edge yet. Can't believe
Wait, containers upon containers.
this. They're so unbelievable.
Bulk cars. And all on this train.
The way they're going up the mountain with all of those. There's Ann.
Oh, and just to give you an idea, just to give you, as well as the audience, an idea of how long this train is. Each model. Oh, there's the end now.
Yeah.
Each of the most modern freight locomotives, such as the ones pulling the train, have 4,000 or 4,400 horsepower each. 4 of those would be 16,000 or more horsepower.
That's a lot.
And they're going to need it for this mountainous terrain.
Yeah. That was the longest train I've ever seen in my life. I've seen
That's saying a lot.
I know.
Especially since a lot of freight trains are actually quite long. But that's longer than any mom has ever seen.
Yeah, I see a lot of trains.
Yeah.
Mine.
Not sure if I've seen a train longer.
No, not like the gusts. You know.
I think I might lose count even in the post-production. Although if I don't
I
lose
was
count.
trying to count them because it was moving and we were moving. I couldn't keep
Yeah,
track.
we kept sight of it.
If I do manage to do the amazing achievement of
Counting.
counting them in post-production, I think I might put it up somewhere.
Yeah, that could go on your page,
Yes, it could.
channel.
Yeah. Our second train in the past few minutes.
That's a short,
By
probably heavier. Wait, no, it's not. Wow, it's still going. It just changed.
Long.
It is a longie.
it's a bit, yes, it's a bit long. That's the American freight train for you.
London Bridge over here.
Not just in the US, but in North America in general. Those bushes are clearer. Well, I think I filmed the whole train, or as much as I could. Anyway, an hour-long train, perhaps, or on the bridge over the Colorado River. We're back in
Welcome to
California.
Whoop!
San
San Bernardino, baby! Valley girl, she's a valley girl.
For the first,
Valley girl, she's a valley girl.
for the first time in a few days, we're in California. Jonathan is back in California.
And for the first time since the last time.
And your Pacific time zone is.
And on the next train is the historic Route 66.
We're just in a zone.
Even as we return to California, the trains go there as a rather long one. Didn't see the front, but evidently it's long.
Way down.
And it's gone.
Never even had a chance to take it.
It's a very, very long. It seems like a rather long one. Just seen a train over in West.
There's the end of it.
A few box cars and stuff.
Oh, I knew
Needles to Barstow. Sarah, right?
it. That's the same one I took.
Hopper car.
Hot out there.
Yeah.
Needles.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We broke down there one time. Yeah, me and this little dude.
Oh God. They seem to be doing a bustling tire business there. I was like thinking, do your freaking tires burn out faster?
There's locomotives on one
It's
end.
hot?
Yeah.
Might have been the front.
Oh.
Or the back. Either one. Depends on which direction it's heading. Oh, in case it wasn't clear, I haven't seen the other end. Another train. Containers and trailers on flat cars. Even FedEx. It appears that these trailer on flat car stuff are quite common. Oh, that train's made up of almost entirely of flat cars with trailers on it. just a few flat cars of cars of containers. We're here to see a very long train. A bit of bread and a bit of yellow. I don't see either end of the train. All I see are containers, well cars. Oh, and the locomotives at the end. Seen earlier that they even had to put locomotives in the train.
Yeah.
Between the consists.
Wow. Heavy load.
Indeed. Wonder whether or not that might be larger than the other large trains. Here we see another train in the distance.
Out of Barstow.
Stacked containers. Trailer for flat.
Essentially useless facts about the most exciting city on earth, Las Vegas. It would take 288 years if you wanted to spend one night in every hotel room.
Alright, we're seeing a weird train. A train made up entirely of empty flat cars. A deadhead, if you will. And no, I'm not insulting it. It's the terminology for a train heading back to the yard, empty. Looks almost like a long stick.
What's that? Sugar? The sugar plant used to look like where I lived. It's just big old mounds like that of sugar outside.
Inside your concrete.
Oh, some sort
That
of
looks
sugar.
like concrete.
Some sort of sugar place here.
The sugar plant. Can you see? Look back there and see how the see.
What's its purpose?
It's like, I don't know. I used to have a sugar plant in like Guadalupe, and that's what it looked like. It had
A sugar plant?
big old sand dunes of sugar, unprocessed sugar.
Oh, there's the end for
Oh.
the train.
Apparently. And it shows us theoretically the only things on the train that aren't flat cars. A pair of BNSF railway locomotives. On the back, dozens of flat cars heading empty to the yard.
Crazy.
Yes, we are. We're racing. We're neck and neck with the BNSF train.
9899, the highway line.
18 miles to Barstow.
18 miles to Barstow. Wait, we're in the lead. far in the lead. I don't even see it anymore. We're so far in the lead. It's safe to say that there's a good chance that we might win this race. For all we know, we might have already won it.
I think we did. Finish line's right here. We won!
We won. But what's the prize for winning?
Bragging rights.
Right?
We beat the Deadhead. Barstow. We'll get shirts made.
People get insurance paid? I don't get it.
That'll be our prize. We'll say we beat the Deadhead. It's Barstow. I
Oh,
understand it.
bragging rights.
Bragging rights, yeah.
Well then. Hey. Let's celebrate with some things. To your left.
Yeah. Having vehicles, Hemis.
These look curious. Military vehicles?
They
What?
used to be, but it didn't look like those were military anymore. They've been using some rural construction like this, you know, where
Military vehicles into construction vehicles. Well, that's a new sort of that's a new sort of military celebration of our race. Except this time it's rural construction vehicles. Converted from military vehicles. Useful. We're getting closer to Barstow now, and there's another one. Another train. Stacked containers. And sometimes not stacked. Where did the deadheads go?
where do all deadheads go? They're up in Seattle.
To the yard? Because I don't think we've reached the yard yet.
Wherever the last tour,
You can see the lights off in the distance. It's to McDonald's again, and the train is coming. Again. Behind some bushes and then.
Oh my god, it's so gross.
And in front of a fence. explore these trees? One of them from Florida? Trains really do go across the country. That's from Florida. And for once it's not made up entirely of well cars. Trailers on flat cars here, parked along the Interstate 15 in San Bernardino. And parcel service. And a few other stuff. Containers too. Now carpool lane. Oh, it's moving sheet. That's wall cars too. With double stacked containers in the back. Somebody tells me I've seen this before. Wait. For locomotives. What heavy load? What else is a heavy load? This tiny house. And then there's the freight yard. Trains along the interstate. And a tiny house as well. And a car for sale and driving along the interstate. What's crazy?
People drive.
Guys, it's too early to let everybody so happy. We go again.
No problem. Here I think we're seeing two trains, two freight trains at once, going in two different directions. Except one just stopped.
See all these people passing the rider jerks because it's like, okay, so then you're just gonna wedge yourself
Right,
in
they're
somewhere.
gonna.
And over here I think we see a bus boneyard. School buses. Another freight train along the 15 and
The old mill.
in Paris, California. Well, the shortest freight train I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen some doozies. Some doozies.
Yeah, some very, very long ones. And more furniture for less track. Some long trains. But now we've seen a very short one. I could easily count the number of cars there. And maybe even the number of axles too. And now you have seen the major parts of my next Grand Canyon trip video. Grand Canyon Trip Part 6 will come out on its own anniversary, June 20th, 2020. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. If you enjoyed the entire channel, subscribe to it. And if you want to know when my next video will be coming out, click the bell button after you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.